Hello everyone and welcome to the Transit Nomad family. In this quick video we are going to explore the best free rooftop view in London. Before we get started, I'd like to let you know that I'm in this city for a couple of weeks, and at the end of this trip I'll be recording my final verdict video comparing London with other cities to help you decide if you should visit, while also saving you lots of time and money with practical tips on how to get the most out of your trip. This will be an exclusive video, but you can easily gain access to it by subscribing or donating any amount on buymeacoffee.com/transitnomad or through the link in the video description below. With that being said, let's begin exploring this awesome rooftop view of London. We are located at the Sky Garden, which is the #1 most popular rooftop destination in the city. It is very difficult to get in here, especially during the busy season, because it's very popular. Everybody wants to go, and there simply isn't enough room for everybody. So they let people in, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. Sometimes they don't let people in at all, which is unfortunate. It took us multiple visits to actually make it here, and we consider ourselves lucky that we were able to get in today. In case it doesn't work out with this rooftop, the Sky Garden, there is a nearby location that also offers a pretty cool rooftop view. It's called Garden at 120, and that is just a 4-minute walk from here. It's called the Garden at 120. Usually the lines are a little bit shorter over there, and there are more chances for you to get in. Both locations offer amazing views. The major difference is that this one is kind of more covered. There are more shady areas, so on a hot day like this it's easier to hide from the sun. Let's zoom it in a little bit, and right now we are looking at the London Bridge station, which is a major transportation hub in the city. The London Bridge is right there on the right. You can see a lot of people walking around the bridge, taking photos. It is a scenic destination. I was filming that yesterday. You can also see some of those awesome double-decker buses making their way across the bridge. I do recommend sitting upstairs in the front if you want to enjoy the best views of the city. It costs only $175 for up to 60 minutes of usage, which I think is a very good deal. And if we were to look in the opposite direction, that is where we would see the actual Tower Bridge, which is the most famous bridge in London. It's not the London Bridge, it's the Tower Bridge. If you check the schedule on their website, you might be able to find the times when it actually opens up for boats to pass through, which is a pretty cool thing to witness. I do want to let you know that sometimes the schedule posted in the website is not very accurate. I tried to film that a little over a week ago, and it did not happen on time. However, it did happen later. I'm just glad that I was still there to capture that on video. Regardless of whether it opens up or not, it's still a cool destination to look at. I highly recommend it. And also that whole area around the bridge is great for walking around and exploring and shopping, and it has an awesome skyline view, because from that side of the river you get to see this side of town, which is where the biggest skyscrapers are. Like right now we are on top of the walkie-talkie building. You get to see that from across the river.
Went on a party boat once down at the Thames. Never done that. It was good. The only thing about it there is that you can't go home when you want to go home because you're stuck on it.
One of those.
Take a look a little bit at this side. You can see the St. Paul's Cathedral right there, which is an iconic church. I went there yesterday for an organ concert. I highly recommend checking it out, especially if you happen to catch one of those free concerts. Otherwise, you have to pay an admission fee to get in. But if you join the service or a mass or join their free concert, which usually happen on Sundays around 4:30, that would be your best bet to get in at no cost. And right behind it in the distance, we can see the Westminster area, which is where the Big Ben is and where the Westminster Abbey is, and where many of the other famous squares, Trafalgar Square and the National Gallery of Art are located. That part of town is also really awesome to explore. So that's what I was talking about when I was saying that London is a huge city and the central part of London is very large. And you can kind of walk from there to here, but it is quite a bit of a walk and it does take a few days to see it all. I recommend staying in the city for at least 1 week if you can, as the city definitely has a lot to offer. You can also take a look a little bit inside the garden. So you can see this is this observation deck right here. And if we are standing here, you can see that you can actually explore this location. You can go all the way up to the other side. You can also go all the way up to that side. If you have a chance to visit it, I don't think you would regret it. It is very popular, so be prepared to share your space with a lot of people and maybe wait before you can get in, but overall I think it's a pretty good destination, especially considering the fact that it's free. With that being said, I want to remind you that as an active traveler and business owner with experience, I might be able to assist you with trip planning, life coaching, and business consulting, with all the details available at buymeacoffee.com/transitnomad. This is where you'll also find lots of exclusive content on many different cities around the globe, my helpful tips, PDF guides, and the option to request a custom video on any topic that matters to you. Thank you everyone for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.